It's this idea that you're trapped. You're not really allowed to be authentic with your child about how you really feel. Um, but the other piece to that is that we don't want to gaslight our children. And I actually call it intuition or disintegrated intuition, where it's gaslighting has malicious intent, right? But we're making them go somewhere where they don't want to go, and we know they're not necessarily 100% safe. And so, in some ways, we're diminishing or disintegrating their intuition because we're telling them, don't listen to your body, when
Yeah.
actually their body's telling them, Mommy, I don't want to go, right?
Hmm.
And so, I think what we can do is we can ensure that they know that we are right there waiting for them literally every moment of every day, and we're thinking of them every moment of every day. I tell my when I work with moms, I there's a couple of things that come up. Like one is, you know, even just to say to your child something like, "Oh, this is hard, but it's something that, it's a rule that we have to follow. And how about if we go upstairs and you help mommy pick out the shirt she's going to wear when I pick you up?" And so, what that is called is object permanency in the clinical world, right? What happens is the child gets to pick out that shirt, and then you pick up the child in that shirt. And there is a part of them when they're away from you that we've created object permanency with you. It hasn't become ruptured. And so, when you show up with that shirt on, it's all of a sudden everything comes back together for them. So that's a really like an anchoring. You mentioned anchoring before. I often talk about this as a relationship to like a lifeboat. You're out and you have a lifeboat, and there's the stormy seas of the coercive controller, narcissistic abuser, predatory parent, whatever you want to call them. And they're creating crazy mayhem of seas. And you've got your children in this lifeboat. And the idea is that when they go to the abuser's house, they're out in those seas, right? They're just, they're kind of like really unsettled. And the idea is that when they come back, they get right back into the lifeboat. And so creating as much space for them when they're with you. And for some of you who don't see your children, I want you to think about this for a moment. I'd like you to consider that your child has to see you again, okay. They have to know in some way that you are still having a wonderful Thanksgiving with family and friends. You're going to be sad. We know that, right? And you might cry for quite a bit in the morning beforehand, but that you are going to do all of the things, that you might go on a wonderful hike next weekend, like that you're living your life, that the abuser hasn't taken that away from you, because guess what the child's most afraid of? That the abuser will take the same thing from them,
Yeah.
right? So creating a secure image is very important to them. So when you're trying hard, when you have to send them, going back to what Danielle inquired about, it's really important again to give them something to hold on to. I know
Mhm.
abusers take things, right? So, it could be a rock in their pocket. It could be a leaf. I always tell my protective parents, create a box at your house, and the box is named after your child. So say Danielle's box, right? And it's her transition box. And in that box, every time Danielle is going to dad's, which is really stressful for her, and she doesn't want to go, but every time she's going to dad's, she knows mom has something in that box waiting for her. So
Mhm.
she gets to go over to the box, open it up, and inside there might be a letter from mom. I love you. I miss you. It might be a new book. It might be, I don't know, a special rock mom found, whatever. Okay. It could be a picture mom drew or a picture of the two of them. Okay. And then, so the child has that to look forward to before the visit. So their stress level, right? We're trying to keep cortisol levels lower. Their stress level decreases. They're feeling a little more secure. And then what happens when they come home is the box. So 2 days later, 3 days later, they get to go over to the box, and in the box is something that happened while mom was away. So mom went on a hike with Aunt Teresa. And mom got a Polaroid camera, took a picture of she and Aunt Teresa on the hike and put the picture inside the box. So now it's not, I left this home and I was void of this home. It's that I went to the other person's home that I didn't want to go to. And when I come home, there's something waiting for me. there's something that I can look forward to.